Yeah, you watching original Baby Gangster Gotti on Kev Mac videos.
For the dime moves and the lokes, for the 6-4s on spokes, for the OGs that did a dime, came back around on parole.
For the homegirls with the scrap game.
Lil' homies that gang bang, from Pelican Bay to YA, rearrange your mind frame. Yeah, I know what you been through. Shit, you had to go tend to. Your mama gave birth on the turf.
I was the founder. I created Conan Pocket in my mother's garage.
I had a lot of, lifting weights, and I was on swole. They start calling me Big Miz.
Yeah, Mac video. You know, this is for sure. Yeah, Mac video. Open your soul.
This is only the beginning.
Do you have any idea how Carson became the Polynesian capital of the county?
Yeah, it started from a lot of the old folks, like my father. They were all mainly from the Navy. So at that time, the Long Beach shipyard was the job that hard labor that Samoans that could adapt to. So when they came from Hawaii, from the islands to Hawaii first, and then they joined the Navy or the service, and Carson was the mecca because of the Long Beach shipyard. It was jobs, and the majority, I say like 80% of Samoans worked at the Long Beach shipyard. That was their bread and butter. Even though you lived in Long Beach or Compton, Carson, Wilmington, or San Pedro, they all worked at every parent's fathers all worked at either the Long Beach shipyard or the Long Beach shoreman, the docks.
When was that, the 1960s?
It was the early 50s.
50s?
Yeah. Yep, the early 50s, man.
Watching Kev Mac videos?
Oh yeah, man, that's all I watch. That's all I watch, and I always look forward for the next interview. You know what I mean? Because I love the history of, how it started. You know what I mean? And always looking forward. I always try to check my YouTube or, okay, what's the next neighborhood? But my favorite, Santana Block. I love the Baby Gangster, man. I remember when Baby Gangster got out, he got out one time, this was in the early 90s, and we picked him up, me, Roscoe, and my brother Koba, and we were going out to a reggae club in Long Beach, and he knew because Roscoe had number oldies, he was singing every song. I was just tripping on like, damn, Baby Gangster from Santana Block. And we went to the reggae club in Long Beach, Golden Sales. I don't know if you remember that. Yeah, that's the first time. And so seeing Baby Gangster now, he's doing his books and his clothing line. That's something that and seen as a ghetto legend and star. That's what we could a ghetto star like him to be on the interview with you and the rest of knowing the history of Santana. I love that, from the beginning. Even when you talk about the Grandies, that's why when I told you, Kevin, when you asked Bruno about was there any Samoans from the Grandies, I was like, and he said, yeah. It kind of got me like, damn, I wonder who was those Samoans that, was from the Grandies, But Santana Block is my favorite interview.
Give me your top 5.
Top 5 for me is Santana, the Santana Block interview. I love the East Coast one. And oh man, the one you did with I like the Center Park one. I know the one I like too is the one you did not the whole Raymond, just the one interview you did with the one
Nugget by itself.
Yeah, I love his story.
Boom,
Man.
boom,
Yeah.
boom.
I love his story, man. Yeah, his, the families, even the one you did with,
Little Caesar.
Little Caesar, that was a good one. And I like the one you just did recently, or when you had all the OGs together. You had Babalu, you had, that was crazy seeing all that together,
Yeah.
Then another one too is I love the big homie, the one from the 60s, Pretty Boy. I like it because, look, I didn't know he was talented. He got his band, I love seeing that because they moved from a life of crime to now it's, enjoying life, and, something that we, what we went through, like, man, kind of like Gangster said, how him and Starter Box, try to kill each other on sight. But now it's like, dang, we're like family now, that's, it's funny when me and my brothers, we run into the enemies, we were like on sight with guys, they're older now, they got family, it's like, man, we were doing, what the fuck we were doing this? We were doing something that we don't own. I don't even live in the neighborhood no more. I don't, but, what it is, I just thank God that, we all made it out safe. Like, even with you, Kev, you're showing history that people want to see this, man. I'm talking about around the world. I've been reading I have people in Europe, they ready, man, please, more. Asians, especially Japan, they don't want to date. Japan want to date so much on that West Coast, South LA history. They're going to eat this up, man. They're going to want more and more and more, please. And, so I'm glad that, especially with you, Kev, you got a background that, motherfuckers can't check your files, you know what I mean? So it's more of, I love it, man. It's like, man, that's why I told you, man, we need to get this on a Netflix or something, man.
Hell yeah.
Come on, Netflix, pick this up.
About that, yeah.
Come on, man. This anyone I got the plug, or come on, we got to make this happen because this is history, man. This is something that I don't want 20, 30 years that it was just a fade out. No, man. This is going to, that's why I love watching your videos. I always try to look forward, what's the next voice interview. It's something that I'll look forward, That's what I do,
Well, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you showing up, man. When you get the whole crew together, call me, man.
Yep.
I want to fuck with y'all, man.
Always, Kev. You always gonna fuck with us, man. We always got love, respect for you, and I just want especially when you hear all my other brothers, but I want people to hear the Crip side of, because a lot of people I know they're eager to hear Roscoe and Giz version of, because it threw a lot of people off. Like, wait, you got these power rules and you got these Crips. Hold on, I don't know what's going on, but we always kept the family, That's what it was. And
yeah, I didn't understand it myself. I was like, what the fuck going on here? But I used to love to see y'all with the red rubber bands in the hair, man. That was something different.
That's what the image of Godfather is.
And when we looked at it, well, I could speak for myself. When I looked at it, I just thought, wow, man, some different dudes. You got Samoan and red flagging. That was something new and something different, man. And I could be wrong, but I thought you guys paved the way for Bloods in the industry myself.
Well, like I said, Kev, to me, in my opinion, I agree with you. I mean, because a lot of the power rules in the Bloods, don't get me wrong. Back in the days in our industry, they wasn't really out there banging it. I mean, we did. I mean, I can testify. Anyone can ask me that was in the industry. If you can quote me if I was wrong, no, I ain't wrong about that. We banged on motherfuckers like, okay, where y'all from? Oh, y'all P-Funk? Oh, no, I just music. Oh, okay. And all of a sudden, 2 decades later, I'm Oh, okay, damn. Okay, I didn't know you came out the cat when you're older, huh? Okay, I get it. As long as we know the truth, you know.
You know, I always end these videos on a positive note. You got anything positive for the youngsters that might be watching these videos, or the guys out of town that want to emulate California?
Yeah, man. For the future, man. Right now, it's I can't say, because we went through the life, but the killing is getting bad, man. Especially when it's something that we're fighting for that was never ours. That's why right now I'm on a positive note, trying to, make sure our kids, our future kids, are just, more, get into education and, sports and, getting activities, and even the parents be there for their kids. And that's something that, that some of us from the streets didn't have, And, the thing is, it's it's more than life, and then because there's really, I mean, thank God you survive it, but there's really two things: death and jail. I got homies right now. My first relative, double life. He's been in since he was 13. That's my first relative, Psycho Rue. Since 13, and he's what? He's 48 now.
Damn.
Yeah, you know. I got my little homies all locked up right now in Pelican Bay, and Soledad, and old Folsom, new Folsom, and some in the feds, and I wish I had time to, but the future it's not it, man. It's take care of your family and your community, and that's one thing I like about, I like to share about when I see the generals all trying to get together to fight against, even if it's black on crime, brown on brown, or, I love seeing that, especially like some of the homies from your neighborhood, Kev. That motivates me to try to build my community. You got the homie, Big U, he's, man, really doing his doing. You got, my big homie, Wacko from Compton. We're all trying to do positive stuff. Just like me and my brothers. I want to go back to Carson and, try to, get something going on and for our community where we raise them, where the kids can, stop killing each other, man. It's not about, it's all about building, rebuilding, That's what I love right now when I see a lot of the OGs are doing. Living their life, trying to build their family and their community and be successful like everyone else, I tip my hat off of that, you know what I mean? And either you're from Long Beach, from Compton, South Central, or what, it's, I just feel that, man, it's, we came from the life of crime of just, what was all that for, man? But I'm just glad that we're here to tell the story for the history, someone like you came to document this history so the generations from now can build from it and just, in a positive way though. In a positive way, man.